Hello and welcome back to Day by Day with Dezi and
Mark.
What up?
I'm Mark.
Welcome back, people. Today's a very special episode. I think today, isn't it our 10th episode?
Yes.
It is our 10th episode today, so kudos to Day by Day. It's been great knowing you this far. All 10 episodes.
We made it to 10 episodes. I'm so proud of ourselves.
I know, honestly. Consistency has been key. But we've been doing this. We're back. And we have a special episode for you today, as I said. Mark, why don't you tell them what we just took?
Wait, what? Oh, I was sitting here thinking it was something else.
I know what you thought.
No, so we actually just took some personality tests to kind of... okay, so we did... What did we do the other day?
We did the Enneagram last episode.
Yeah, we did the Enneagram, but I mean, we kind of apologize because we probably should have taken that test before we turned on the camera.
Yeah, that was probably not very fun to watch or listen to. But you know what? We know you love us, so it's all good.
We learn, so...
you live and you learn.
Exactly. So this time we decided to do the Myers-Briggs
Personality Test.
Exactly.
Which actually the exact name of what we took was... I think it's the same thing as the Myers-Briggs, obviously, but we took... On 16personalities.com, we took the personality test. So if you want to have a personality test, find out what kind of person you are, go to 16personalities.com.
We're not sponsored by them, but we just thought it was pretty cool. Plus, they give you, when you do get your results, you get like a little character and it looks pretty
Yeah,
nice.
You get a little character.
Look at this guy.
We knew this would happen.
We knew
What's
it would
up,
happen.
peeps? Say hello to the podcast. What up?
It's right there, bro. Marco crashed the podcast again.
We forgot to deadbolt the door again.
God dang it. But nah.
Anyways, so
going back.
We took these personality tests, and I think it's only right that we share our results with you guys.
Yeah, we just took them, so we're not trying to play y'all at all.
All right. So this test is about 12 minutes long, and it's... I don't know how many questions, but it seems like a lot when you're taking it. So
low key,
it's about 12 minutes long. It felt like 30 minutes. And Mark, why don't you share your results first?
Okay, so this time around, I got Adventurer. Now I took this literally maybe like 3 weeks ago in my in one of my classes at school, and I got Defender or some shit. But this one's Adventurer. So
what the hell is a Defender?
I don't fucking know. I'm going with Adventurer this time because it sounds cooler.
Yeah, Adventurer sounds way cooler than being a Defender.
Well, okay, so they're basically saying you're happy to be who you are. Adventurers live in a colorful, sensual world inspired by connections with people and ideas. These personalities take joy in reinterpreting these connections, reinviting and experimenting with both themselves and new perspectives. I think that means they like to take a lot of acid. Low key. No other type explores and experiments. Of course, they keep saying experiments.
Well, you're an adventurer, bro. That's what I imagine an adventurer would do. A lot of experiments in his free time, I'd imagine.
No other type explores experiments this way. This creates a sense of Damn, I can't pronounce this word. Spontaneity?
Spontaneity.
I can't really pronounce that word.
So it's basically saying you're very spontaneous. Which,
I guess
do you agree with that?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty...
I feel like you're more of a planner, though, sometimes. Like, you know, you're more of a thinker.
Well, when it comes down to, like, certain things, yeah, I need to plan it out. Like, if it's, like, school or, like, a job or something, I'll plan around it.
Right. But when it comes to the fun stuff, I feel like you are very spontaneous, you know? Like,
when it comes to the fun stuff and anything creative, yeah, I'm spontaneous.
Exactly.
I'll, like, if I need to do a video, I'll shoot it or whatever. That's the plan part. Like, I'll plan when to shoot it. But when it comes to editing... Like, I'll wake up at, like, maybe, like, 11 or 10 in the morning and be like, I don't really feel like editing now. But then, like, later that day, like, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, it'll just hit me like, oh, I'm about to edit this video, high key. And I'll just get it done. Say, fuck it.
Honestly, I think yours is pretty accurate.
Oh, wait, listen to this, though. Adventurers are definitely introverts, surprising their friends further when they step out of the spotlight to be by themselves to recharge. Just because they are alone, though, doesn't mean people with adventurer personalities sit idle. They take the time for introspection, assessing their principles. Rather than dwelling on the past or the future, adventurers think about who they are. They return from their cloister transform. Ooh.
These things make you sound
So dimensional.
Yeah, really put together as a person no matter what you get.
It's like, yeah, when he's done being a rock star, he goes away by himself and then he's like fucking meditating and looking into his own soul.
I didn't want to take this until after I took it. Then I really liked my results, and then I was about it. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
What's yours say? What's yours?
Okay, so I took my test, and I took it pretty accurately and truthfully. And I got my personality type is the campaigner.
Oh.
You probably can't see what it looks like, but it has like
I'll put a picture up.
It has like a little elf walking around with a backpack and a tie. I guess he's campaigning.
Are you a politician?
Not in the slightest. Okay, but to give you guys some 411 about what a campaigner's life is like, the campaigner personality is a true free spirit. They're often the life of the party, but unlike types in the explorer role group, campaigners are less interested in the sheer excitement and pleasure of the moment than they are in enjoying the social and emotional connections they make with others. Now I'm going to reread that in my head so I can actually understand what I just read.
No, I think it just means that okay, Loki, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that made no sense.
I made eye contact with my girl, and she was just like, "What's up?"
It says you can change the world with just an idea, which I feel like is very fitting. But the main thing that I saw that I related to in this shit was it says one of the subheadings is "Don't lose that little spark of madness." That is so crazy relatable for me. Yeah, dude, I always am like, am I crazy, or am I supposed to be thinking this crazy, or like is that like a good thing or a bad thing? And this is reassuring.
You're like a dreamer in a sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my Instagram bio to visionary.
Visionary.
No, but this was a pretty cool test.
Dezi
if you guys want to check it out, it shows you like some other people that are in your like area. And it says Robert Downing Jr. is apparently a campaigner, and so is Robin Williams.
I have Lana Del Rey. I'm fire.
Yeah, honestly, these things will gas you up. So check them out.
Go your strengths and weaknesses. Let's go through this whole thing, bro.
Oh man, how do you find strengths and weaknesses?
Mine was like kind of at the bottom where it tells you what your favorite.
The tab.
All right, so my
These are Mark's strengths and weaknesses.
My strengths are charming, sensitive to others, imaginative, passionate, curious, and artistic.
You always say that when you're drunk too. You're like, I'm so charming. You're like, you see, this is how I get it. This smile is what does it. Ladies see the smile, and I'm like,
you already know I'm faded.
This guy.
What's your strengths?
What are your weaknesses?
Oh, my weaknesses? Fiercely independent. Okay. Unpredictable. That's a weakness. Do you see that as a weakness?
That's totally perspective on which way you look at that.
Let's see. Adventurers dislike long-term commitments and plans. The tendency to actively avoid planning for the future can cause a strain in adventurers' romantic relationships and financial hardships later in life.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about fucking right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty on point right there.
Easily stressed. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe not really.
I feel like if we didn't indulge like we do, I feel like that would be pretty accurate.
I feel like being easily stressed.
Yeah.
Live in the present, full of emotion.
We try to cater our lifestyles to very stress free around here at Day by Day.
When situations get out of control, people with this personality type can shut down, losing their. Okay, I can kind of see that. Yeah. Then my other weaknesses are overly competitive and fluctuating self-esteem. So some days I feel like a piece of shit. Other days I'm like, yo, I'm balling.
I think that comes down to, have you been drinking today, sir?
Yeah, when I'm hungover, I just feel like a piece of shit.
Right, but who doesn't?
Like I feel like a literal turd in like a toilet bowl.
Crazy thing, I don't really get hungover, which I don't know if that means. That's a damn lie. I don't know if I don't drink enough, which I don't think that's
okay. You don't get hungover because you get sick when you drink.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you'll throw up everything basically.
Yeah, that's
true.
That
made you like feel like shit, and so the next day you're like, I still feel kind of like shit, but not as much shit as like some other people feel.
Dude, we gotta talk about this beach trip later on in the podcast. I've actually Day by Day podcaster viewers. I've been very, very ill this past week.
Shit.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
Wait, what's your strengths and weaknesses?
Some of my strengths and weaknesses of the campaigner is one. It says I'm curious, observant, energetic, and enthusiastic. I'm an excellent communicator. I'll say that again. I'm an excellent communicator.
Wait, what does that say when you read it? Like, what's the paragraph for excellent communicator?
I honestly think this is accurate. I do
read it.
Really, I do try really hard to like communicate very effectively.
Yeah, read it.
It's okay. This is what it says. This is apparently what being an excellent communicator is. It's a good thing that campaigners have such strong people skills or they'd never express these ideas. Campaigners enjoy both small talk and deep, meaningful conversations, which are just two sides of the same coin for them, and are adept to steering conversations toward their desired subjects in ways that feel completely natural and unforced.
Yo, that is low key you, bro.
Dude, yeah, I really, yeah, I mean, that's like Think and Grow Rich principles, man. Like, that's like the shit I read about.
And I like how it said it's like two sides of the same coin for like deep, meaningful conversations and small talk.
That is so true.
Because you are so good at just like, I don't know, like you can literally strike up a conversation with somebody in line getting a fucking coffee about something, or you could be like with like a small group of friends and like everybody's like getting deep and you're like, yeah, like dude, I understand that.
That night we went out and met Reagan and Emma and them, you know? That was so crazy because like we went out one night to iBar and wait, you weren't there.
I was there. It was you, me, and Josh.
It was right by the Wolf when Wolfie came down. So I keep getting like
it was way after that, bro.
It was way before that, you mean?
No, wait, after. No, wait, when did Wolf?
No, because Wolfie.
Oh, yeah, because I was on tour when Wolfie came down.
Yeah.
I forgot that he came down during November.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, go ahead, though.
Oh, yeah, we met them just one night out at the bar, you know, very friendly, you know, cool group of people.
Yeah,
and,
chilling.
I mean, dude, we've literally, like, we went to Gasparilla this year together.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think we have a trip planned in March to go up to Nashville.
Exactly.
You know, to see Reagan's family. So, I mean, like, yeah, that random encounter, you know, we're like, you know.
And again, it all started because you're just like friendship. So good at like talking.
I just enjoy talking to people, man.
You're very good at like traversing the tip of the iceberg, and then you're very good at like diving deep to anything deeper. You know what I mean?
Dude, I try to be. I mean, there's certain in that case, like when I hear that, I think of times when I'm like, don't want to talk about something, and I'm like, you know, okay, I need to get the fuck out of this territory right now, where this conversation is going. You know, I usually try to do that, but that's very interesting. I'm going to read some of my weaknesses really quick.
Wait, was that all your strengths?
No, actually, this is probably the most fitting one.
Yeah. What's the rest of your strengths?
My subheading is knows how to relax.
Fire.
I wonder how you learn how to relax, but I definitely know how to relax. And then it says I'm very popular and friendly, which,
yeah,
I guess depending on who you ask.
I'm pretty sure like a good 98% of people would say you're like very friendly. There's like maybe 2% that have like just gotten the wrong vibe for you, but they don't know you like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're probably like, this kid looks crazy. Or
yeah, and like I say, it's just a wrong vibe, but that's it. All right, what's your weaknesses, my guy?
Oh man, I thought those were something else, bro. No, I'm good.
Nah, I'm straight, bro. Thank you, though.
I thought those were the vegetables, bro.
You just eating. You just eat.
No, the vegetables, bro.
All right. What's your weaknesses?
Okay, I'm gonna get on my weaknesses really quick. My weaknesses, I have poor practical skills. This is very true.
Wait, what does it say about that?
When it comes to conceiving ideas and starting projects, especially involving other people, campaigners have exceptional talent. Unfortunately, their skill with upkeep, administration, and follow through on those projects struggle.
Oh, so you like to get the people together to do it all, but then like when the process is going on, it's kind of like. Yeah. Oh, so you're like very like, let's do this. We get started, and then you're like, okay, this is like not going as like easily as I thought it would, and you're kind of like,
pretty much, man.
Like you don't get discouraged, but you're kind of like, I'm like over this.
I'm just such an idea guy, you know. The idea of something sounds awesome all the time. Falling in love is a great idea. Falling out of love is a great idea. Going to college is a great idea. Dropping out of college is a great idea.
Yeah.
Like these are all great things in the moment at the beginning, but once you know you get more into them, that consistency and persistence can be hard for, you know, us campaigners to really get down on.
Okay, I can feel that.
It says it's fine. I find things difficult to focus on. I get stressed easily, which I don't really. Highly emotional.
I feel like you get stressed pretty easily. Like if you have like one or two things going on like in a day that's like stressing you out, you're like, I'm kind of done.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh, those are some good looking vegetables.
They are. Damn.
Are those all 7 vegetables?
He was telling us, bro. Those bitches are big.
Yeah.
They're about to go crazy tonight.
Wait, where are you guys going right now?
They're dipping.
You gonna go eat some vegetables? Shit, there's a lot y'all don't know what's going on right now up at the Day by Day Studios,
aka my living room.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are my weaknesses.
No. Going back to your stress thing, you were like, I don't get stressed. That's a lie, bro. If you have like 1 or 2 or 3 things going on in your day, like they're like kind of like pressuring you, I feel like you're like, bro, I'm just upset, and then you'll like be like, so and so said is like blah 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 this, and then I gotta go pay for this, and you're just like, I just want to like go home.
Low key,
man.
That's true. I get very stressed out socially, bro. If there's a ton of plans, like, or like
all up in the air,
I want to do it all. Like, I don't want to like tell anybody no, you know. And so like I do get stressed out when I can't like do it all, or like, you know, make everybody happy.
Exactly.
I do get stressed.
You get like socially stressed.
Yo, we need to go on to the next page of this. You see what the next page is?
Relationships.
Yes. Romantic relationships. This is gonna be some shit.
Oh shit. So wait. All right. So okay. So for me, romantic relationships. Adventures are quite mysterious and difficult to get to know.
That's accurate for you, bro.
While very emotional individuals, they guard their sensitive core carefully, preferring to listen than to express. People with adventurer personality types focus on their partners with little interest in dictating the mood of a situation with their own feelings. While this can sometimes be frustrating, if they are accepted for who they are, adventurers prove to be warm, enthusiastic partners. I mean, I agree with most of that.
Mark's girlfriend is in the room. You probably won't hear her response, but I'll relay it. What do you think? Is that accurate? She said, probably don't want my response, so we're probably not going to hear that response then. I mean, I do. I think some of those things are accurate for you, but also like some of them are kind of like, you know,
one of the
situational maybe.
One of the subheadings is knowing you are loved, you can do anything. And then another one is I love from the soul, apparently. Feelings and emotions underpin every. Okay, and then okay, that's me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty accurate for you. I don't think that's necessarily any of those things sounded bad though. You know, it was. I don't think that was a very like. I don't think that's a. I think that fits with being slightly introverted. You know, like you know, sure. That's a pretty accurate one. I'm a Gemini. Yeah, how'd you know that? Oh man, she knew. I do fuck with Aquariuses very well. Like, Aquariuses are my people. Like, they accept me too.
That's his folks.
Yeah. I've never gotten along badly with an Aquarius. Shout out if you're an Aquarius.
Shout out if you're...
or a Gemini, honestly.
All right, read your paragraph. Read your paragraph.
I don't want to read mine low key. Like, I know it's going to be some bullshit.
Just read it, bro. Like, your intro. Like,
if you know me, you know it's going to be some crazy shit. So you think you know the real me. That sounds just like some shit I would say. Campaigners go all in with their relationships. So fucking true. And if they fall apart despite their efforts, they can end up plagued with questions about why the relationship failed and what they could have done differently. Without a buoy, these thoughts can crush campaigners' self-esteem and sink. Oh, wow, as they sink into depression. Whew.
Oh my God,
I mean, now we're getting a little out there, I think. But, yeah, so... that's pretty accurate if you know me. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, after your last like long relationship, you were definitely questioning like not yourself, but the relationship itself. Like, why did these things happen?
Dude, if you knew the person, you'd know why.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you were just like, because I remember you whenever like all that stuff went down with like everything, you were just like, why did she do this? Why did she do that? Like, you weren't questioning yourself because you were like, I did my most. Like it said, you put your the most into a relationship.
Well, I think what baffles my mind about everything in life, especially relationships, is that you can do everything by the playbook, right? You know, not forget to carry your ones, all that bullshit. And then you can still end up fucked over sometimes. That blows my mind. It's like, because in life, I think the way I was raised is like, you know, if you do like X, Y, and Z correctly, you get this product, you know, but life is not always like that, which obviously I'm learning, you know.
Yeah, there's no instruction manual to life, bro.
There's really not, no.
Like you can't, it's not like an IKEA furniture where you just put it all together and even if it's in another language, you can still get it right. Nah, it's just all fucking all up in the air.
IKEA furniture is really hard for me to figure out to put together, so that makes a lot of sense for me, honestly. Like I've tried to put together like IKEA furniture with one of my exes. Like we did some cool shit, like painted her IKEA furniture and shit. But like the hardest part wasn't painting it or anything. It was honestly putting it together for me.
Yeah, but
You
no,
know?
like that did say a lot about you though.
Yeah, I know. This is.
What are your other subheadings?
Hold up, wait. I see a sexual part. Okay.
Oh shit.
I want to know what this is about. People with the campaigner personality type express these ideals sexually as well. Wow. Exploring the physical with imagination and passion, viewing these times together as a chance to let their feelings for each other shine, sharing their love and affection. What would you say?
So it sounds like you're a.
Sounds like I'm a helpless romantic.
You're sensual.
And a passionate lover.
I feel like you're a sensual person.
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, I wonder if my shit has that. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it will say something about your like sexuality in there probably.
There's also practicability, unpredictability. Staying whole apparently something other fluids, adventure personalities. It is important for a person to take love and value. If they do feel okay, so live from the soul. I don't see anything about you.
Dude, I'm on this friendship page right now. This shit is crazy.
Oh shit, yeah, let's
go to the friendship page. I think this is the last page of this thing too.
All right, I'm gonna read.
No, it's not. Parenthood is next.
Oh
but...
shit. All right, so for mine, for adventurers, in friendship, adventurers are some of the most comfortable people around. Laid back and spontaneous people with the adventure personality type won't bog things down with arguments or structured long-term plans. Intellectually exhausting pastimes like debates over European economic policies won't hold their attention very long. That's true.
Yeah, no, that is true, bro. But even making plans with you is usually pretty easy, unless you just don't want to do it, and then you'll say you just don't want to do it. You'll be like,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna hit you,
it's
bro.
pretty blunt, bro. I'll be like really excited to go out, and you'll be like, I'm chilling tonight.
I'm playing Apex tonight.
Yeah,
fam.
exactly. So I feel like that's accurate as shit.
And then the here and now is what's important to adventurers. They love spending time with their friends doing casual fun activities. AKA, I love drinking claws with the boys.
AKA, eating vegetables.
And drinking claws with the boys. And then my next subheading is I don't want to talk, I want to play. They believe in actions, not words. They talk about what is, not what could be or should be or will be. And then they actually do it. Come on, let's go.
Yo, this thing is gassing your ass up right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the Defender more. The Defender, when I got back in class, made a lot more sense.
Honestly, I don't know. This sounds pretty accurate for you. Like, this is pretty on point.
True. This passion for action.
His girlfriend just sighed off screen. We should put a picture of Gratz up for this part. I'm calling out all you guys in the corner right now.
We need a corner cam.
We got a lot of people eating vegetables and cutting grass over here in the corner right now. The names are undisclosed, though.
The passion for action is a blessing for adventurers since it helps them get past their shyness and meeting new people. Sensitive much more than most, and it takes time to build new trust with new friends. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all it's saying is like.
So, what would you say? What kind of friend are you then, based off all that?
I mean, I sounds kind of not. It sounds pretty like believable. Like, it does take me like a little bit of time to like get to know somebody. Like if I meet somebody, I'm not just gonna like hit them up the next day and be like, "Yo, you trying to chill?" Yeah. Like, I'll probably like see them like around at like certain other like through like our friends or like at events that we might be at the same time at, and then like eventually I'll be like, yo, this guy's cool to chill with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I feel like you're a very desensitized person to like, you know, like me, if I see somebody I know out, I'm like, oh my God, yo, what's up? You know, and you're like, oh, yo, what's up, man? Like,
exactly.
You know.
I'll just be like, I would like, exactly. I don't go like out of my way to be like, yo, what's up? I'm like, if we happen to like cross eyes or like make eye contact or like cross paths, I'll be like, yo, what's good?
Exactly.
And then the other part of it was like doing an action makes me more comfortable around people. Like, I'm pretty good at like networking, but like I need to have a reason to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not just small. And that's the difference I feel between you and I. Yeah. Is like, you know, like it said mine is like, you know, what did it say? Either flip the coin either way, and you like to have small talk
you
or
can
deep
do small
talks.
talk or deep talks. Yeah.
You know, you are not. I don't think you're a very small talk kind of guy. You're very, you know, to the point. Like, get the info what I need and get out. You know,
basically
like, hit and run type of deal. You know,
and like I need an activity to do. Like, that's why I like having my camera or like, you know, going somewhere where I have like a job to do. versus like just being there, and I'm kind of like, why am I here right now? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And the other action that makes it very comfortable for me to talk to people is drinking. I won't lie.
I feel that all the time. Recently, they just like some people just shot like this like video thing at my house.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a quick little story. So recently, somebody shot a video at my house for Valentine's Day, and it was a great video. You know, it was dope. Thing came out dope. But like, basically, what happened is I was not a part of this. You know, I was in my room doing my thing. You know, all that good stuff. And I come out, you know, to socialize for a little bit, get some water and stuff, and I'm just chilling out there. You know, my roommates for a little bit. And so like these guys who I've like met a handful of times, but you know, I never remember their names because it's always at a party or something. We don't talk like that, you know. It's nothing, you know. Anyways, they're like, "Yo, dude, will you go to Lazy Moon and get us pizza?" And I was like,
"What?"
I mean, literally as awkward as that and as straightforward as that. I was like, I came out of my room like this was the first words they said to me. They're like, "Yo, do you think?"
Fuck that.
And they tried blaming me on one of my homies too. She was like, "I did not say that," you know. And they're like, "Yo, like, will you go to Lazy Moon? You're not really doing anything. Will you get, you know, pick up the pizza?"
Fuck that. I would have been like, I'm what the fuck,
dude. I said, I'm not trying to catch that L, bro. Like, what? Yeah. Like, in my own house, you're gonna ask me to get your Lazy Moon? Like, oh no, I'm cool. Dude, that's just rude.
Yeah, like, that's fucked up. I would have been
nobody does that for me.
I'd be like, who the fuck are you? Like, I don't even know your name, my guy.
Yeah, dude. Comes in. I'm not even gonna say what instrument they play. But,
yeah.
But yeah, so.
No, if I didn't know that, no, fuck that, bro. I've been like, yo, y'all can get the fuck out.
I mean, I'm chill, bro. I mean, I was like, you know what, dude? You do you, but like at the same time, like I didn't go get his pizza.
Yeah, fuck.
The thing that sucked though was I was literally on my phone in my room before I came out looking up Pizza Hut hours. So I couldn't just go get a pizza and come back after that and be like, oh, I just went and got pizza. Then it would have made it like some type of way.
Yeah.
You know? I would have been like, oh, I just got pizza, but I wouldn't go get yours. Like, nah, I'm not that way.
Fuck them. All right, what's your friendship shits?
All right, my friendship. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with this. I this is a bunch of like ambiguous sounding stuff. It says an exciting adventure for a subheading, and what's the other one? Making life spectacular. I'm gonna read that one.
Okay.
All right. Luckily, campaigners are open-minded and sincere enough in their friendships and connect with and understand even their acquaintances well enough that they recognize that not everyone expresses themselves in the same ways. And that's okay. Their sensitivity may make it too challenging to play with more critical and argumentative personalities. That's true. Such as strongly expressed thinking, and judging types. Yeah. But they do appreciate, even cherish the company of most anyone who appreciates theirs. That is so true.
Damn, that's on point.
That is so true. Yeah, dude.
That's on point.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds sad, but like, it's really not. It's a good thing.
It makes you like a very well-rounded person.
Yeah, I do genuinely enjoy like if I'm with somebody or like, you know, like I don't want it to just be a bullshit moment, 30 minutes of my life. Like, you know, if I meet somebody, I feel like, you know, you can get some sort of like value, or not value, but like just some sort of something out of meeting somebody. Nobody is ever just a face loss.
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to say about like, even like it was saying like you may not get you may not like get along well with people who have like judgmental views or like very crazily express like views, but you're like,
well, very not open-minded, like,
yeah, but you're not gonna be like you're not gonna shut down completely from them. Like, you'll entertain it just because, like, you know, a conversation is nice to have.
Yeah, well,
but you won't like,
it's a human, you know, they're entitled to whatever they think, you know.
Exactly.
So I think that was pretty accurate for me.
Yeah, I think that was a really good, accurate like portrayal of how you are with like friendships.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I try to be that way, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that was cool. All right, parenthood.
Let's go on to parenthood, and I think this might be the last career paths. Okay.
Oh shit!
I mean, there's a lot. Yeah. All right. Parenthood 411. Run it down, Mark.
All right. So for mine, when it comes to parenting, for entertainers or not entertainers, adventurers often feel right at home. Okay. While no one could be said to be truly prepared for such a task, adventure personalities' natural warmth, practicality, and relaxed nature help them to settle in and appreciate every moment of joy and hardship that comes with raising a child.
Wow, this is crazy for you right now, Luke.
I mean,
I've never thought about this when it comes to you, Luke.
But it's always made sense to me. Like, I've always had like an urge to want to be a parent. Like, not like to like I have to be. I'm very selective with.
This is on camera right now, so we're getting you recorded saying you have the urge to be a parent.
Gang, no, but like I've always had like. I've always admired, like, you know, people who are great dads, you know, like my dad, like a couple of my friends' dads who just have like a really good bond with their sons or their daughters. And I'm just like, yo, that's fire. Like, I want to have that. And then like I've taken like, I mean, I wanted to be a teacher when I was like a younger, like before I ever gotten into like music or business. I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to be around kids because I just like kids. They're fucking dope. You know, they're like so like ready to learn about the world. Like they don't give a fuck about anything. They're not like
You're so right. I thought about that the other day. I was like, I saw, actually it's funny. I was leaving your house for something, I don't know why, but on my way home, these kids were like, you know, next to my car and skateboarding home or shit. And I heard like somebody say, rev the engine, or like something like that. I couldn't make out what they said at first, but I turned around and these kids are like, rev the engine. And I have my car, and I didn't do it, but I just smiled at them, like gave them a peace sign. Yeah. But like, I was thinking, man, I was like, wow, these kids are so young, man. Like I remember when I was that age, and it's like, the older you get, I think the more you appreciate the idea of like how influential or how impactful a child or a teenager, a kid, like at that age might be, or what they could be, you know?
Yeah. And like, I took early childhood development classes when I was in high school. Like I was planning on like working with like daycare kids and all that kind of stuff. And then I helped out at a Special Olympics at my school for like, you know, mentally handicapped kids and stuff. And they got to do their own shit. Dude, like that's cool though. So like, I've always kind of like been preparing for that. But there are certain activities that I'm just like, that always like feel like it's always in the forefront of my mind. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't know if I could be a parent as long as I'm still like partying and shit like that.
I mean, definitely not. I'd say where you and I are in our lives right now.
Yeah, not right
lifestyle
now, for
alone,
sure.
Definitely not. You know, I don't think either of us want parenthood right now. You know,
no, not like, right now. But I would. I'm still working towards it,
and that's noble. And it's noble to want, you know, something bigger than yourself. And you know, a kid is a great example of that.
See,
you know,
right here, practical needs are taken care of from day one. And adventurous children can always count on something exciting to do or to learn every day. And that's how I really want to be with my kids. Because my parents were like that growing up. They were like, they would get any type of like National Geographic book or any type of like, we go to any museum, or we would go on like to the zoo or to like any nature hike or anything that was like enriching, you know. And so like I was basically learning something like every day. And that's what I want to have for my kids. Like I don't want to just let them like sit there and watch like shit on like Netflix all day. You know what I mean?
Dude, I feel that.
I do now.
I think that stuff's good, man. Like it's good that you've had that. You know, I feel like I didn't have a lot of those experiences when I was a kid. Like I feel like I had to teach myself a lot when I was a kid. You know, and like kind of like not teach myself a lot, but kind of like learn a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of like go and find it out yourself versus like the opportunity always being in front of you to do
it. Right. Yeah, exactly. You know, and
but I'm glad you like sought out knowledge instead of just being like, well, I ain't got no one's presenting it to me and I don't have the means to go get it. You know, like you're like, nah, I'm gonna go find out regardless.
Yeah, I do. Like the principle of right and wrong. Like I think, you know, those are things, whether or not your parents teach you, you know, I feel like those are things you kind of figure out on your own as well too, you know, especially like there's a lot of parents that are really cool, and there's a lot of parents that are set in their ways, you know, and that kind of like constricts your open-mindedness, you know, as a kid to like be able to want to do those cool things or have those cool ideas of what you want to do later in life, you know? Yeah. So all that I feel like really heavily affects that answer of what you have, you know? Like yours makes sense though. Like you have, you know, a dope family, you know? Yeah. Like your parents definitely love you, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah. And I think that
I'm crying, like, I'm kidding. No.
That just goes like, yeah, like they always say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So.
Oh, I hope that's not true though.
Well, no, not for you. Not for you though. You're definitely like.
I'm an orange.
I mean, yeah, you're an orange. All right. What's your say for parenthood?
Dude, I've never thought about this type of thing. I typically don't think about what kind of parent I'm going to be. Like those thoughts don't really come to me, but this should be really interesting to see. Okay. If there is anything that makes campaigners great parents, it's the sense of wonder they have for all things new and beautiful. A sense that they will be able to share with their children every day as they learn and grow. Dude, I hope I can do that for my kids, you know, if I have kids.
I mean, I feel like that is you. Cause like, even when you start doing your photography stuff, like you were like trying to like let people know, like you're just like, yo, I'm having like, so much fun with this. I feel like that.
Dude,
you'll have that rub off effect like with your kids. Like if you figure out something later in life, like I don't know, like you like just fucking like just doing something and you're like passionate about it and your kids there, you're gonna like be like try like you'll be excited to share it with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that is something I try to do. I always try to be like genuinely happy or excited about if I'm doing something, you know, because that totally comes off on people. And like people situations, that opens up new opportunities when you're genuinely invested, or you genuinely like somebody sees you're genuinely trying to do something, or you're genuinely happy doing, something you're doing, whether it's helping them, whether it's for you, that really,
Exactly.
I think that makes a lot of difference in life.
Yeah, that's fire.
My other subheading is go on and spread your wings.
What?
So it says, as their children approach the teenage years, all this emotion and tension can start to cloy. I could see that. And their children may seek a more private independence. I could see this because this is kind of how my mom was with me. My mom was very attached and, very like overprotective of me. And that made me want to, I always want to be more independent, do things on my own, figure out things on my own. So that makes sense. Note to self, don't be too overbearing as a parent.
That a boy.
Yeah. But shout out to moms and everybody.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms, dads, all the above. That's about it, what they say for this. I feel like, I don't want to get too deep into my parenthood because, like, realistically, that's not affecting my life right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want everybody to know what kind of dad I'm going to be like. I'm kidding.
We're
going to career paths right now.
I want to look and see what mine does when they get to teenagers.
Oh, boy.
When they go to adolescence, adventurers sometimes struggle as well. Dang. So
yeah, I could have told you that, bro.
I feel like every parent I feel like every parent struggles when their kids turn teens, bro. Like even the most like obedient kids I knew would still like kind of rebel every once in a while to their parents.
The rebellious factor in you is a muscle, it's like the power to challenge, set beliefs or opinions.
Need to know that their work and effort are appreciated. Something that teenagers aren't well known for expressing. True. It can take a lot of practice on adventurer parts to learn the emotional control necessary not to overreact when things don't go the way they want. Yeah, that's going to be hard. I could see myself getting super pissed at my kids if like, they're like, I'm like telling them like, yo, you need to get your grades up. You need to get your grades up. And they're not getting their grades up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why aren't you getting your grades up? It's not that hard to fucking study. Man, so I could see that.
And that's crazy because I think I would not, honestly, like, I don't think I'd be the type of parent to like, I don't know, man. I feel like nowadays, like, like if I look back at my middle school and elementary school years, I get the things that it instills, of getting good grades. But like, I feel like nowadays, bro, especially by the time we have kids, like I'm not saying it's not going to be important to have good grades. Like that sounds, stupid. I get that. So nobody go and take that and run with it. But like, what affects us from middle school, the C or D we got in middle school, bro? Like I got into 2 colleges, I'd say both notable colleges, I went to it. I didn't like the college experience. I didn't jive with it, and so like the good grades affected me getting into college, which I did, but it turns out, that wasn't my path per se,
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I'll be pretty open-minded, I guess we'll use that word again, to like the idea of my kids being like, Dad, I got this C on this test, but like I got an A+ on my art, in art class on this project or something, on this painting I made. And, that's like a happy medium for me. Like, like I could live with that, I would be cool with that,
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. I can see that too. I mean, I'm more of like I want you to be socially smart and like book smart too.
Yeah, you need a
I would
balance.
much rather. I'm kind of like you on the same boat. Maybe not a C, but like a B. Like I'm not expecting my kids to get like straight A's and like have a 4-point GPA when they're like graduating high school. But I at least want them to be like, like they have a good amount of friends that they can be around. Maybe play a sport or two or been part of some kind of social activity, and then like have like decent grades so they can go to a good school.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I would want my kids to do a lot of stuff too, like to keep them busy, because that's how I grew up. I was always busy doing theater and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want my kid just like being inside all the time and like and like just feeling like he doesn't belong. It's like, yo, you can find somebody to belong. I know you can. You just gotta like, just gotta give it a chance sometimes. But it says like at the end of the day, like this personality like won't like create like a big divide like it does like for other people. Like how some people just like completely turn off to their kids.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I'm glad that it says that because I could never do that. I can never just like be numb to like what my kids want or are doing or something.
I've always said I think you'd be a good dad.
Thanks, Dezi.
You've been a pretty good dad to me so far. So you had to undress me that one time.
Whoa!
I was too drunk to function. I'm kidding. Now that sounds very scandalous, but no, it wasn't that scandalous. I I just was intoxicated, and Mark was a good friend and helped me change in my pajamas.
Got him.
You know.
All right, career paths. I think this is the last one, low key. No, workplace habits.
I don't need to know about my workplace habits.
I want to know what my career path is, though.
I do too, low key. I want to see what
when
what
it
that's
comes
about.
to the career world, adventurers need more than just a job. Wealth, power, structure, advancement, and security are lesser goals versus their greatest need, which is creative freedom. Adventurers crave a tangible outlet for their imagination, a chance to express themselves artistically. Yeah,
this test is accurate. I would strongly suggest anybody take this test to like find out about themselves.
Passionate experimenters, and whether they're aware or not, they are renowned trendsetters.
These sound just like me and Mark.
With their unique perspective and simple desire to be themselves, adventurous international artists, musicians, and photographers, as well as designers of all stripes, setting up shop on websites and shit. Oh my god,
dude! I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I read mine too. I was like, what? I know.
They don't work at being ordinary, low, sitting, idleless, colorless, and in unchanging environments. They are free souls and need flexibility. Oh my god, bro. Whoa, life's too short for us to bore ourselves. Yo, okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's on point for you, bro. Down to photography and all, like real shit.
Damn, this is cool.
I know, this is a good test. And honestly, 16personalities.com, Myers-Briggs Personality test. Basically the same thing, I'd imagine, you know. But yeah, definitely take this test, guys. What's yours say? Mine is to a T, describes me, I feel like. The first sentence, which is all I'm going to read because that sums the whole idea up. Under career paths for a campaigner, it says, in quotations, "Can't I fly helicopters and be an oceanographer who writes songs and cooks?"
He's trying to be the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, man. Like literally that. I mean, like that is literally me, like to a T. Like I would love to own a Christian Grey helicopter. You know, an oceanographer would be cool. Maybe not, but like that's not my thing. But like, you know, write songs and cooks, dude. Like that sounds like a pretty cool guy.
What are the other headers?
The opening of a door can be a wonderfully joyous moment, and that is so true for me.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Remember that day I had that one interview, and I came to your house afterwards, and I was so hyped. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I was so excited. Like,
damn, that's cool. That's crazy.
I know.
What's the other one?
Too many bosses, too few workers. This one I don't know what that means.
Read it.
Okay, campaigners do not shine. Where campaigners do not shine is in systems of strict regimentation and hierarchy, such as military service. Yeah, that's pretty fitting.
I can see that. I could never ever imagine you joining the military. Not
in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. Yeah, not knocking like there. But I'm just like they're very like pecking order type of thing.
Dude, yeah, you have an itinerary for your whole day almost, I would feel.
Yeah, and you have a pecking order. Like, you literally cannot talk to somebody else until someone talks to somebody else about, like, you know what I mean? It's like all like a ladder. So that makes sense because I feel like you would just want to be like, let me just talk to who the fuck is in charge right now. Like,
yeah, I would, dude. And I'm like that way through drive-thrus too. Like a lot of my friends like always get so embarrassed when I go through the drive-thru and like my food is messed up or something. But yeah, like, you know, I don't say something to, you know, if I do say something, I don't say it to be cause of trouble, but you know, like I look at it as if I was in their position, I would have to figure that out, you know.
Yeah,
like,
would want somebody to tell you that you're kind of like doing something a little bit wrong and like just fix it.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely want to talk to somebody and figure something out. I'm a fixer.
Damn. All right, I'm about to read my conclusion and then
wait, there's a conclusion?
Yeah, it's like after the workplace. So conclusion. Few personality types are as colorful and charming as adventurers. Known for their kindness and artistic skills, adventurers are great at finding exciting new things to explore and experience. Adventurers' creativity and down-to-earth attitude are invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet adventurers can be easily tripped up in areas where their focus on practical matters is more of a liability than an asset. Whether it is finding or keeping a partner, reaching dazzling heights on their career ladder, or learning to plan ahead, adventurers need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. What you've read so far is just an introduction into the complex concept that is an adventurer personality type. Blah, 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 blah. This is not a trick. You felt understood because you were. We studied how adventurers think. Yeah, it's basically saying like, you know, there's a reason why you're sitting here saying, holy shit, this is crazy. This is me. And it's like you feel understood because you are. We've studied how adventurers think and what they need to do to reach their full potential. And no, we did not spy on you. Many of the challenges you face and will face in the future have been overcome by other adventurers. You simply just need to learn how they succeed. Damn.
From what I get from that is basically you sound like a MacGyver of life, you know? If you don't have it figured out, you'll try to figure it out,
Yeah.
you know? And most of the time get it, you know, something out of it, you know?
That's cool.
I mean, you got a good one, man. Being an adventurer sounds pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, no, I fuck with it.
That's definitely not a bad one to get. I don't know if any of these are bad.
I'm gonna list some of the people that are like celebrities. So like Lana Del Rey, Kevin Costner, Avril Lavigne, gang.
Wow,
Frida Kahlo.
You might have taken the cake with being like Avril Lavigne.
Britney Spears. Oh hell yeah! Shout out. That's my bit. Michael Jackson. Come on. Jessica Alba, Joss Stone, Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill.
I don't know too much about her.
Jesse Pinkman. Oh, they're doing like characters from like a TV show.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So
Damn.
Mark is apparently like Jesse Pinkman.
Fire. Damn, that's cool. I want to look up more. What is this one? I'll look up more celebrities that are this one. No, read yours real quick.
All right, mine.
Your conclusion.
This is my conclusion. All right, conclusion. Few personality types are as creative and charismatic as campaigners. Known for their idealism and enthusiasm, campaigners are good at dealing with unexpected challenges and brightening the lives of those around them. Campaigners' imagination is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh wait, this is premium profile. This has nothing to do with me. Let's see, what else do they say?
Oh, dude, Heath Ledger was an entertainer or adventurer.
Dude, that's cool. I could see that. I could see the trend amongst all those people, low key. Wait, where did you get like the people that are like you?
I just went back, but you can just type in like whatever your letters are on Google. Just type in your letters and then celebrity. Because I got like Marilyn Monroe, Brad Pitt, Spielberg, Ryan Gosling. Come on.
All right, I'm looking up what celebrities are like me, apparently. Robin Williams.
That's cool.
Sandra Bullock.
That's fire.
Yeah, that is fire.
Sandra Bullock's my bitch.
Ellen DeGeneres.
That's cool.
I could see that. Me and Ellen kind of look the same. What else? Charles Dickens. I played him in A Christmas Carol in middle school.
That's fire.
I mean, that makes sense.
Damn, that's ironic.
I know. And Bill Cosby.
Damn.
Bill Cosby.
What? Kobe Bryant was a fucking...
Chill.
Damn, rest in
peace, man. Rest in peace.
I'm sad now.
Mamba mentality, bro.
Dwayne Wade, the writers. Oh, bro, I swear to God.
What?
Rembrandt's in here. Rousseau's in here. Bob Ross was an adventurer.
I could see Bob Ross being an adventurer, bro.
Did you know he was like a vet, like a World War II or a Vietnam veteran?
No.
I didn't know that. Yeah, he was like a he was like an army fucking ranger or some shit, like something way up there. Like he was in the shits.
That would make sense why he paints so much.
Yeah, and then
He's
he came
got
back.
Some mad shit to fucking
yeah, he like came back and was like, I need to like change my life, like bring, like I was like he was like basically like a harbinger of like chaos basically in the war, and he was like, I want to be like a beacon of like calm for people. Yeah,
dude, that's crazy, and it's crazy too because he became a celebrity off like
of just chilling,
off painting. I don't know the extensive background on his life, but like I know he's famous for painting, and I know he has a Netflix show, bro. Also, rest in peace, Bob Ross.
Rest in peace, Bob Ross.
Yes.
Damn, that's cool.
That was a cool test, guys.
That was a really fun test.
That was a fun test. Yeah, I highly recommend that test to somebody.
Yeah, no, and then like most corporate some like corporate jobs they require you to take this test.
Wow.
Like I
can see why though. I can see why.
They want to see your personality.
If your personality isn't the type of for that job, or like if you're probably going to school, if you're getting hired to be an accountant and you take that test and you get my results, or honestly even probably yours.
Yeah, they're probably like
nah, probably not the right person to be.
We want somebody who just wants
numbers.
To be like very logistical and intellectual about numbers and like knowing a pecking order versus us. We're kind of like
we're two dogs chasing the bone.
We're just two dogs chasing the cars, not knowing what the fuck we're gonna do
if we ever caught one. Yeah. If you know the movie, we'll cash app you $10.
I don't
I'm
know
kidding.
about that.
You might know the movie.
Actually,
I hope we kind of
we'll
fucked
do that.
up the saying.
We'll cash out you $10 and then we'll write it off as it's a tax.
There we
as an
go for the
expense.
business.
But,
If you know that movie, that would be really cool though.
Yeah, but if you've made it this far, that was our Myers-Briggs results. Again, I'm a ISFP,
and I am a let's check. I deleted it, but I took a screenshot. I am a campaigner personality, and I am an ENFPA.
Boom.
Actually, I could be a A or a T. It breaks it down to two types of campaigners, which I think you have to download the premium for them to tell you what kind you are, but like you get the idea.
But yeah, so we had a good time like talking about this, and it really kind of opened our eyes that like, it kind of opened my eyes to like how I actually think, like, and how I do things subconsciously and not knowing what I'm doing, and then like I'm sitting here reading that, I'm like, dang, I kind of do that.
Yeah, dude, I feel that. For me, it was like almost reassurance, like,
yeah,
I feel like my personality type,
you were understood.
Like, yeah, like it's like, like sometimes, I feel like this campaigner, maybe personality, you think maybe things are taken for granted that you do, or maybe even as yourself sometimes. So it's cool to just kind of see the method behind the madness of what our personalities are kind of comprised of.
Yeah, it was fun. No,
yeah,
for sure.
that was dope.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a pretty interesting one for us too. So,
and it's our 10th episode. So
it's our 10th episode.
Thank you for watching till the 10th.
Yeah, if we're double digits now. So
yeah,
we wanted to do
big boy numbers.
Want to do something special that was actually like fun to do. Not like the other personality test was cool, but we were kind of unorganized. So.
I feel like Enneagram is more ambiguous than there's I don't know how many types of personalities there
16.
are. 16. I know Enneagram I think only has
like 4.
7. No, it has like at least 7 or 9. But yeah, so that was our test. And we are gonna have a new video for you next Sunday, right?
Yeah, we'll have this video up.
This is coming out technically this Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys will get it today, and then we'll have something for y'all next Sunday. Just expect episodes from us every Sunday or Monday if we're just late with editing and stuff. But those 2 days are most of the times you'll catch us. We have an Instagram now. Don't forget to follow at Day by Day Podcasting. We'll be posting clips and whatnot. You know how it is. So.
Yeah, and Mark and I have some things in the works in our own personal. We're not going to give details or anything, but we're looking to join partnership on something soon that hopefully you guys will be hearing about soon. So
exactly, but until then,
keep your eyes out and your ears tuned.
Until then, yeah, what he just said, and this has been Day by Day with Dezi and Mark.
Day by Day with Dezi and Mark. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you in the Kia.